Have you noticed a unique M-shaped line on the palm of your hand? This intriguing mark may seem like an ordinary crease in your skin. It may seem like ordinary crease, an aesthetic quirk of human anatomy, however. Interestingly, according to researcher Dolores Cannon, it holds deep secrets about your life's path. Like a cosmic inscription, it may signify your designation as a powerful leader, healer, seer, or mystic. An extraordinary being tasked with both sacred privileges and responsibilities far beyond the mundane. Does this peculiar symbol resonate as an activation code stamped into your energetic DNA, meant to attune you to heightened sensitivities, unique aptitudes, and even abilities bordering on the supernatural? Or could it be an emblem of your soul's lengthy journey across innumerable lifetimes and dimensions of experience? Today, we are going to reveal the hidden meanings this mark might carry, shedding light on insights that could positively impact your self-understanding and personal growth journey. At the end, you'll have got a deep understanding of the fascinating connections this symbol may have to the useful personal qualities that you uniquely possess. The mark of an innate leader. One potential meaning of the M mark is that it indicates you were born with natural leadership qualities. Those with this symbol are often gifted with the ability to guide and inspire others in a grounded, nurturing way, like a caring gardener who knows exactly how to help each plant grow strong and beautiful. With a calm, steady presence, they create an environment where every person feels supported to bloom into their fullest potential. True leaders with the M mark don't just boss people around. They lead by uplifting those around them. This mark also suggests you are destined for great success in life, though not necessarily the kind of success defined by trophies, money, or status. For those with the M, success arises from listening to their inner wisdom, staying true to their values, and focusing on making a positive impact, no matter how big or small. Challenges are seen as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. With patience, resilience, and a strong spiritual core, each obstacle becomes a stepping stone towards realizing one's greater purpose. However, walking the path of leadership and success is not easy. It requires striking a delicate balance between confidence and humility, drive and restraint, knowing when to stand up front and forge ahead while also allowing others room to shine. Above all, it means never losing touch with your core values, integrity, and compassion for others. Those blessed with the sacred M often possess an effortless ability to unite and motivate groups towards a common, meaningful vision. Their grounded presence seems to naturally inspire trust and cohesion. This leadership arises not from ego or domination, but from an authenticity that gives others permission to fully show up. True, sustainable success also frequents these lives, though it's defined by creating positive ripple effects more than amassing personal rewards. An M person's entrepreneurial ideas or heartfelt efforts tend to improve systems and uplift entire communities in ways that can last generations. Their legacies are written in healed lives and injected with a sense of intimacy with all of humanity. A sign of intuition and psychic abilities. Another fascinating potential meaning of the M mark is that it signifies highly attuned, intuitive, and even psychic abilities. It's like you were gifted special sensory powers to perceive the unseen world around you. Those with this marking often experience extremely strong gut feelings that guide them, almost like an intuition coach, effortlessly delivering flashes of wisdom. This intuition allows you to make insightful decisions without needing to logically analyze every angle. You might find yourself just knowing the right action to take or solutions to problems. Intuitive insights are often accompanied by uncanny psychic experiences of sensing the energy, emotions, or thoughts of other people or places. Some report feeling areas of heaviness or lightness when walking into a room. Others have premonition dreams that seem to glimpse future events. While these psychic talents may feel unusual, they are simply an amplified awareness of the energetic dimension that exists beyond the physical world our eyes can see. Those with the M mark are uniquely attuned to this subtle yet profound level of perception. However, these mystical gifts can also be disorienting without proper understanding and grounding practices like meditation. Maintaining balance between the seen and unseen worlds is key for intuitive people. With proper guidance, their abilities can become powerful tools for insight and healing rather than sources of confusion. Imagine receiving a spontaneous vision containing precise details about an unfolding event, sometimes before it even occurs. For many M-bearers, this is far from fantasy. It reflects their daily experience of heightened psychic awareness. Spontaneous precognition, communications with past loved ones, and the ability to sense complete strangers' personal histories are all part of their extraordinary perspective. While these expanded psychic senses can feel supernatural, they simply reflect a tuned sensitivity to the subtle energy fields interweaving all of life. From this dimension, there are no true unknowns. Every intent, every soul's journey is written into the living holographic mandala of the universe. Those with the M were quite literally born with an innate facility to tune into and interpret these omnipresent energetic transmissions. The healer's mark. Does the warmth, care and kindness you freely share with others flow from an ancient wellspring within you? The M mark may indicate you have a healer's essence, the ability to provide comfort, solace, and even energetic or emotional healing to those in need of it most. Imagine being embraced by someone whose mere presence envelops you in a cocoon of absolute serenity, a palpable force field of tranquility that instantly melts away any anxiety, fear, or turmoil. As if emerging from a healing crystal womb, you feel bathed in a profoundly comforting energy that seems to realign every fiber of your being. In that moment, all feels safe, whole, and preciously protected, like a child swaddled in their mother's tender arms after a terrifying nightmare. The words uttered by these rare souls, with the healer's marking, carry similar curative properties. Simple phrases gently affirming your worth, validating your pain, and reminding you of your own unshakable resilience somehow pierce through the darkness. Suddenly, you feel a pilot light reigniting inside, a rekindling of your spirit's sacred eternal flame that had dwindled amidst life's tempests. Layers of heaviness and anguish seamlessly dissolve as hope, clarity, and a sense of unbreakable perseverance awaken from their slumber. These extraordinary individuals alleviate suffering not through extraordinary feats, but merely by showing up fully in their authenticity. They possess an undeniable presence that silently communicates, you are seen, you are held, you are safe. Their overflowing compassion, warmth, and gentle power summon an almost supernatural atmosphere of security, allowing even the most haunted visitant to breathe freely once more. Like spiritual force field generators, healers emanate restorative vibrations that immediately realign and rejuvenate anyone abiding within their nurturing radius. However, standing as an oasis of succor and safe harbor in a turbulent world requires tremendously refined energetic hygiene and impeccable self-mastery. Failing to erect healthy boundaries risks these highly porous souls becoming overwhelmed by the density and chaos they're capable of absorbing and transmuting. Unrestricted empathic sensitivity can rapidly deplete them of vital life force and destabilize their own equilibrium if left unchecked. Thus, mystic healers must engage in exceptionally diligent self-care through spiritual purification and balance practices. Routinely clearing, repairing, and sealing up their luminous energy body allows them to remain optimally grounded, recharged, and aligned, as crystalline conduits for Spirit's sanctifying grace. Only through disciplined self-nurturing can they responsibly offer their rarefied gifts in a way that uplifts the world while remaining robustly sustainable. A mother's tender caress easing her distressed child's fears. A reassuring hand on a dear friend's shoulder during their darkest night. Or a compassionate soul simply holding energetic space for someone's release and renewal. These may seem like ordinary gestures, but through a healer's touch, they become modern-day acts of alchemy. For those bearing the M, their hands, their presence, their words, and even their loving gaze carry real, palpable currents of restorative, transformative energy. Loved ones find unresolved traumas dissolving, anxieties melting, and vitality returning, all through their nurturing care. It's as if they possess the magical ability to realign and reharmonize systems out of balance at any level. The resonance of other lives. Does the M signify that your soul has walked this earth many times before, weaving an extensive tapestry of incarnations? The ancients believed it was so, that we lived many lives across expansive eras of history. Could this marking be a record of your soul's extensive lineage and accumulated depth? While we may not consciously recall our past lives, their resonance echoes into our present reality in surprising ways. Some report an unexplainable affinity for certain cultures, time periods, or spiritual traditions they feel strangely at home with. You may have experienced moments of déjà vu or dreams that feel like luminous fragments of another life bleeding through into your waking consciousness. Past life memories can even seep into our talents, fears, relationships, and déjà vu experiences. At a deeper level, many wisdom traditions teach that it is our soul, our truest eternal essence, that persists beyond one lifetime, bringing its hard-won wisdom and karma into each new bodily vessel. Seen from this vantage point, you are but the latest incarnation in an ancient soul's long path of personhood. If this is so, the M could represent your status as an old soul, a being cycling through the Earth's realms for vast stretches of time, amassing profound experience, shedding karmic patterning, and inevitably moving towards a sacred reunion with life's ultimate essence. While the rational mind may doubt it, the soul experiencing alternating passages through this material realm and the afterlife dimensions bears deep, holographic inscriptions from each odyssey of selfhood. These indelible records of all we've experienced continually resurface in our present incarnations as gifts, inclinations, fears, even unconscious wisdom carried across lifetimes. For an M-marked soul, these reincarnation imprints can feel amplified to an unmistakable intensity. You may have an old language spontaneously flow from your lips, experience visions of yourself in other centuries' garbs amidst different cultures, or even encounter environments where you feel an overwhelming, indescribable sense of having existed there before, as if reuniting with essence-level memories imprinted into the very fabric of your being. Such mystifying resonances are perhaps the soul's way of reminding you that your current earthly story is but one chapter in a vast, cosmically woven biography of your true eternal essence. With deep work and openness to the miraculous, you may eventually unlock cleared pathways to directly channel the insights, talents, and wisdom compiled over the soul's vast reincarnation transcript. Karmic lessons and initiations. Could the mysteries contained within the M perhaps relate to a profound system of spiritual growth lessons your soul has mapped out in this lifetime? Many traditions speak of karma, the universal principle that our thoughts, words, and actions plant energetic seeds that shape what we'll experience down the road. From this perspective, life is like an incredibly wise school of life, customizing soul-level lessons and initiations for each person's unique journey. Challenges, heartbreaks, obstacles, and profound awakenings all become carefully crafted opportunities for your spiritual evolution and mastery. Those born with the M marking seem to have enrolled in some particularly accelerated and advanced courses. Their lives are richly textured with these karmic lessons, making life feel like a series of extraordinary initiations into realms of deeper wisdom, healing, and growth. Whether it's facing that gut-wrenching hardship that ultimately birthed your greatest moment of heroic resilience, or being met by a crisis that permanently cracked open your limited sense of identity, allowing rays of illumination to stream into your being. From this higher view, life's difficulties are not random disasters to be feared. They are sacred assignments, invitations to alchemize pain and confusion into unshakable insight, compassion, and equanimity. Each karmic lesson brings you one step closer to fulfilling your ultimate soul's destiny. Every soul inaugurates this earthly experience carrying an invisible talismanic mandate, a purposeful series of tests, teachers, and profound growth assignments tailored to their development. This divine curriculum remains largely obscure until each lesson is realized and its ultimate mercy appreciated. Those born with the M commonly find they're mastering some of the most rigorous courses a soul can undertake while incarnated. Themes of radical trust, spiritual warrior resilience, and full embrace of the human experience tend to be emphasized in mystifying yet undoubtedly purposeful arrangements. Behind life's most intense trials and dark nights, blazing opportunities for monumental soul evolution await. The wisdom of the mystic. On the surface, the M seems like an ordinary letter formation in your palmar lines. Yet for those born under its arcane signature, it may ultimately symbolize a gateway towards mystical realms of being far more vast and eternal than the material world could ever reveal. What if certain individuals were destined for extraordinary awakenings that would progressively dissolve the veils between their ordinary perception and the unlimited expanse of the mystical unseen? Perhaps the M signifies you are one of these seers and truth revealers. Your spiritual eyes were not only meant to open, but remain open to dimensions that transcend the five senses most humans rely on. You may find that life's events start arranging into patterns too meaningful to be mere coincidence. Powerful dream journeys, premonitions, spontaneous healings, and encounters with ineffable realms of being. Ultimately, the mystical is not just an experience or set of philosophies to intellectually study. It's an actual avenue of being and perception that can upend your notions of what is fundamentally real versus what is illusion. As the veils thin, you may progressively realize the mystic secrets at the heart of all life. Perhaps the M is your birthright, an initiatory right to become a mystic in this world, embracing the profound truth that the mundane and divine are never separate, just united through the singular light of awareness itself. While the majority of humanity seems bound to physical world priorities and limitations, a few accidental mystics among us are endowed with one foot permanently planted in fathomless transcendent realms of pure consciousness. For those carrying the M, this may be an unavoidable part of their unique soul assignment. As these individuals mature, they may find their degrees of mystical perception continuously amplifying. It's as if their bodily senses become increasingly synced with the ineffable dimension underlying all that is seen. What begins with fleeting psychic impressions can blossom into direct perception of celestial beings, personal encounters with advanced light entities, or complete dissolutions of the self into unified fields of living awareness. These profound awakenings shatter the seeker's old beliefs about what is possible or real, ultimately revealing the universe's deepest truth. that there is only one infinite consciousness, manifesting an infinite display of images and metaphors through its cosmic dream of creation. From this state of enlightenment, every single experience, even one's humanity, is recognized as a sacred embodiment of the unified consciousness's play of formlessness, exploring itself through form. The intriguing M mark on the palm is no ordinary crease or line. If the insights from researcher Dolores Cannon prove true, this seemingly humble symbol could represent a profound calling encoded into your very being. Whether it signifies leadership abilities, intuitive psychic gifts, a healer's essence, a curriculum of karmic lessons, the resonance of past lives, or an initiation into mystical realms of existence, the M contains great potential for awakening to a higher reality. By honoring this marking with openness and spiritual practice, you may unlock new levels of purpose, service, and growth previously unimaginable. While the depths it reveals can be life-changing, facing its meanings with courage and wisdom allows you to embody your fullest self. The journey will ultimately lead you to the realization that you are far more than your physical form. You are a timeless, infinite soul woven into the great mystery of all creation. The M is a sacred blessing, reminding you to look inward and embrace the profound magic awaiting to be discovered. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned.